Los never imagined that a set of military uniforms he picked up would transform him from a deserter to a captain. He even inadvertently recruited a few fellow deserters as his sidekick, including 2 artillerymen and a cannon. However, the military vehicle soon ran out of fuel. Although the vehicle was no longer operational, Los, the fake captain, believed it symbolized power and status. He was reluctant to abandon it, so the deserters he recruited became the oxen and horses pulling the vehicle. It wasn't long before the deserters started complaining. One soldier quickly became enraged, swiftly walking over and pointing his gun at Los. Los immediately drew his pistol in response. The other soldiers, afraid to intervene, stood silently in place. As the 2 men faced off tensely, they suddenly noticed a military vehicle rapidly approaching from behind. The soldier had no choice but to back away and slowly lower his gun. Los also realized that the approaching vehicle belonged to the regular army tasked with capturing deserters. The deserters and the impersonating Captain Los all trembled with fear inside. Los's recruited soldiers were all disarmed and lined up for inspection by the regular army. Los remained seated in the vehicle, not daring to exit because he lacked an officer's certificate. Even if his deserter identity wasn't discovered, impersonating an officer was a serious crime. To avoid having his identity exposed, he decided to take the initiative. He jumped out of the vehicle and angrily reprimanded the soldier aiming at him, loudly demanding to speak with the squad leader, claiming he had no right to inspect his documents. He lied, stating he belonged to a special department and reported directly to the Führer. Upon hearing this, the squad leader's face immediately tensed up. Seeing that his lie was effective, Los continued, saying his mission was to inspect various departments and report the results directly to the Führer after the inspection was complete. The squad leader was clearly intimidated by Los, but due to his duty, he still requested to check Los's documents. Left with no choice, Los had to take out the officer's certificate he had found. The name and photo on the certificate were not his own, so Los quickly withdrew his hand. He took the initiative again, saying he needed to inspect the squad leader's documents first and would include this incident in his inspection report to be submitted to the Führer. Upon hearing this, the squad leader completely backed down. He immediately ordered his subordinates to lower their weapons, smiling and saying it was all a misunderstanding. He even enthusiastically helped Los pull the military vehicle. They quickly arrived at the regular army's camp, and Los and his men entered without any obstruction. As soon as they entered the camp, an officer stopped them. The squad leader warmly greeted the officer. The officer directly sat in the vehicle. What alarmed Los even more was when the officer suddenly said something, causing the anxious Los to freeze instantly.